Really great job still being a part of this, everyone. I want to congratulate you. Let's keep it moving. Cryptocurrency exchanges. Now, quick definition. What is an exchange? Let's make sure that we all understand our terms. An exchange is a marketplace in which financial instruments are traded. The core function of an exchange is to ensure fair and orderly trading. Exchanges give groups a platform from which to sell securities to the investing public. It's that simple. I don't want to even try to change any of the words. I crafted them to be as perfect and simple as an explanation as one could ever need on an exchange. And even more simpler, is that a word? Or even as simple, how do I participate? Just get involved with a trading platform. Our last slides were how to select one, how to get involved. Once you have one that fits your needs, you're ready to take the next step. So let's get going. What are the best exchanges? eToro is one of the ones that we like a lot. In fact, it's a social trading and multi-asset brokerage platform with offices in Cyprus, Israel, and the United Kingdom. The platform allows users to watch trading strategies of others and copy them. The company's products, open book, and web traders allows traders to learn from each other. The features are user-friendly and simple to use, while the fees depend on market dynamics. Kraken. Kraken's innovative features claim to cater to the demand of fast execution, outstanding support, and high security. The organization is based in San Francisco, United States, and is operational worldwide with a pre-validation for those countries where it is not eligible. The platform accepts both cryptocurrency and fiat, and transaction is completed by a wire transfer, which should be completed at your bank. The platform does not accept debit, credit, or cash. Next up, we have Bitfinex. Now, Bitfinex is perfectly suited for trading most cryptocurrencies. I'm going to go through a couple of them for you. Well, a couple, more like 15, but I'll keep it quick. The most popular ones: Bitcoin, Bcash, Ethereum, IOTA, Neo, Litecoin, EOS, Dash, Ripple, Bitcoin Gold, Monero, Zcash, Ethereum Classic, ETP, Sentiment, Qtum, iDo, Steamer, and Aventus, to name a few. Now, Bitfinex allows both traditional orders like limit, market, stop, and algorithmic trades like Iceberg, OCO, and post only. If you don't know what those are companies that offer algorithmic trading, which is based on a preset of technical indicators along with volume correlations. It's okay. Algorithmic trading's as good as it is for that moment. In fact, if I was going to make an algorithm for trading Bitcoin, I would take the last 5 years as my template, and the algorithm would recognize those patterns going forward. Well, that's great. Well, guess what happens when those patterns don't exist anymore? I'd always prefer to just do it myself. But again, it's all about diversification. You have 100% of your money. If you put 20% in some algorithm, well, now you know 20% is going to be emotionless. And that's actually a good thing. So there's a place for everything. Now, Bitfinex allows 3 wallets for 3 different purposes. You have your exchange, your margin, and your funding. Now, the fee charge is the same as Kraken. Its trading is either 0 fee or a small fee depending on the trader's trading activity in the last 30 days. So it has a distinction between a maker fee and a taker fee. Now you got HitBTC. Now, this is a global trading platform that has been operational since 2013. It's supporting multiple currency forms. The trading platform has markets for trading digital assets, tokens, and ICOs. HitBTC offers 0.1% fees on every market trade while letting you trade a variety of cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies, including Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and then you have the euro, the United States dollar, and a surprising range of lesser-known cryptocurrencies. The platform is actually quite popular, so we happen to like that as well. Now you have Bittrex. Now, Bittrex provides comprehensive vetting of new cryptocurrency tokens and places a strong emphasis on user security. Hence, it actually has a reputation of being a secure wallet with a good security module. The platform trades vastly in altcoin, which is all of your lesser known coins, And the trading fees of the platform are 0.25% for minimum transaction fee of the blockchain governs the charge for deposit and withdrawal. Now you have BitMix next. Now BitMix it's not for the weak, I'll tell you that much. It's a derivatives exchange that offers leveraged contracts that are bought and sold in Bitcoin. It's a platform that provides trading in Bitcoin derivatives. The derivative traded in a perpetual swap contract, which is derivative product similar to a traditional futures contract. Swap contracts trade like spots, tracking the underlying asset. Now, if you don't know anything I've just said, I'll tone it down just a little bit. No, it's very simple. I'll explain it to you. So if you remember back in 2007, 2008, where the whole financial crisis happened and the banks were the ones that took us under and blah, blah, blah. Now, obviously, there's many more variables than the bankers are just bad people. In fact, I really don't think bankers are bad people at all. They just play by the rules you give to them. If you put a drunk in a bar and say, listen, there's no alcohol today that starts with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but then you skip one letter, well, are they really responsible? They kind of followed your rules. So regulation and innovation is constantly a game that needs to catch up with each other. But with that said, the government went ahead and triple rated securities that they shouldn't have triple rated just so that the administration could have a higher home ownership rate, because home ownership is the American dream, and I do agree with that. There's responsible ways of doing it, though. And to do so, to constantly keep the funding going, both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac had to take these loans and sell them to get back their principal. Well, Wall Street isn't just going to buy anything. They need to buy the AAA rated ones. So the government was able to AAA rate them for them. So now Wall Street's saying, hey, listen, we have AAA rated securities. This is guaranteed by the government, but look at these rates. These mortgage rates are 6, 7, 8%. We have triple rated securities that's 6, 7, 8%. Guaranteed by the government? Well, why sell one? Let's turn this one into 100. And let's just chop it up and put it into everywhere. And just sell them all over the place. Well, that's all well and good when you're playing musical chairs and the music's still going. So when the music stops, that everyone looks for that chair, and the one that doesn't have the chair really has a problem. Now, what I mean by that is as long as things are going well, your derivatives, your swaps, your futures contracts, they could make you a millionaire many, many, many times over. But if you're not right on top of it, and the second something goes wrong, and again, Bitcoin is very volatile. I mean, I've seen this thing go up 10% in a day, 20% in a day. I've seen it crash 17% and then be back up 12% the next minute. It moves so fast. And it moves fast because everyone's playing the same game. They're all listening to the same music. So it's not for the weak. If you are going to sit at your computer and you have your ashtray next to you and you're like, okay, and you're just following it and following it and following it, then sure, go ahead. The second something goes wrong, you get out. So this is the platform to do that. It's equally great as it is destructive. Put it that way. And last but not least, the complete opposite of everything we just talked about is Coinbase, which is actually my favorite because it just makes you feel good. Now, Coinbase is actually headquartered in San Francisco, and it's an online Bitcoin brokered firm, exchange actually, which caters to the US, Canada, Europe, UK, Australia, and Singapore. Up to $150 and pounds can be bought on Coinbase on a daily basis. It charges roughly 4% on all exchanges via credit and debit card, which is instantaneous. So you know what? If you want to buy it right now, then guess what? You pay 4%. Now, Coinbase also offers very high limits depending on your account level, which is determined by how much information you've verified. A fully verified US customer may buy up to $50,000 worth of Bitcoin or whatever coin they have going on. They have 5 different coins, and you can do it daily. Now, the reason why I like Coinbase so much is this is a darling of Wall Street for many years. Many VC and angel funds have put in many, many millions of dollars while this company was a startup. The reason I say that is because when you find something that's backed by so many big names and big banks, well, then they're going to take the extra precaution to do it right, even if it doesn't make the user experience great. But when things go bad, they're going to be the ones left standing because they've taken so much precaution and functionality because so many big money names and banks are behind it. So those are the ones that we like the most.